Alright, so we are making some content of the M1 helmet. I'm gonna be showing some off, just having fun. This isn't really anything important. It's just like kind of like a beater liner so I can destroy some stuff. I've been using that one everywhere. So this one, let's start with this. I'm gonna show this one off over here. This is a full World War II setup. It is a international or something. I forgot what IMP is, but it's an IMP made liner. One of the less common liner producers of World War II. You can see it has been repainted after the war ended into a ceremonial piece. But the cotton is surprisingly good condition for OD3. This stuff kind of likes to rot and fall apart and rip. It has no nape strap or any of that stuff. There's no accessories, and it has what looks like Sharpie. Somebody put that in there. It has a pretty cool liner, and this is the shell it came with. This shell was also repainted after the war to a ceremonial gray to match the shell, or the liner I mean. But I have repainted it since a couple times, and I need to do another job. This is another temporary one. These are World War II chin straps. They should always look like this. They have brass. Some of them in the very late war might be an OD7, which is like green instead of this khaki color. That's, you see, always brass. They never use steel or anything other than brass until after the war. And there's that khaki OD3 again. I do believe they used OD7 liners late in the war though. Now we're gonna grab this one, which is quite an interesting helmet in my opinion. It's probably my favorite one right here. You see that liner slips right in there. This one is this one's been around. It's been around everywhere. Started life as a Korean War setup. I don't know what liner it would have had or any of that extra stuff. And it was heat stamp. Oh, that one is, I forgot to mention the heat stamp. The heat stamp is 1166E. I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture it. It's right there, which should be October 1944. This one's heat stamp is very scratched up, but it is M240A, which is January 1952. So that puts it right around the Korean War. And you may, obviously, this thing has several coats of paint and incorrect chin straps and an incorrect liner. But that is because this one was reissued in Vietnam and then again after Vietnam, because this is a post-Vietnam era liner. This one looks like it was made in 1987. I don't know when these chin straps were built, but they were also that same era of chin straps, so post-Vietnam, with the weird nylon-y stuff and the half-cotton little thing. It's like a chin cup almost. But this paint is very interesting because you can see that it looks like it has come off several times over its service because, well, it has a couple layers underneath that I'm not going to be able to capture, but it looks like it doesn't have its original layer anymore. The Vietnam era OD9 is visible inside of the helmet right there. The layer underneath, that layer is OD9, which is Vietnam paint. And then that is just like Vietnam era rattle can is what I believe that is. Now I'm going to be trading this liner for an interesting helmet. It's going to be a World War II shell. Heat stamp 2682 that was McCord. All these are McCord, including the one I'm getting for this liner. It is a mid 1944, and it's just like it was reissued in Vietnam, so it has OD9 paint and it has Vietnam era chin straps. I'll make content on that when that happens. Camera cut out an accident, so I'm going to be obviously trading this liner for the World War II era one, for a World War II shell. That shell has Vietnam straps and a post-Vietnam liner. It's not the original liner it came in, but that's what I got it. That's what I'm getting it in for this. I've been talking to the dude. Probably gonna be tomorrow. I'll make content on that and updates. Now I would have a third helmet here. It was a Austrian M75 Euro clone, which I will put some pictures up on the camera. But I traded that away a few days ago for the jacket I'm wearing right now. This is a 90s parka M65, same one as these in Vietnam. Well, it's not all 90s. I believe the shell is a late 70s or 80s one. And it was refurbished in 1997 because there's the tag right there. It's got some 1997 markings on it. So there's some interesting parka that I've traded for. Yeah, that's the end of today's video, I guess.